するために決まってるじゃないですか。僕たちを見下したエリート様にバカ兄貴なんか旺盛学園に入れた張本人そんな人の復讐ができるんですから。
けど警察が来るまでそれなりに時間がかかりますよね。それまでにいろんなことができると思うんですけど、例えばあなたをさらったりとか。
さっきが来るとめんどくせえ。さっさとあの女連れてずらかっちまうか。
そうですね。本当ならクソ兄貴にも用があったんですが、まあいいでしょう。
おめえらその女を捕まえろ。
おいおい、さすがにまずくねえか。でもどうすれば。なんだよこれ。異世界じゃもっとヤバい相手と戦ってたのに。なんで怖い荒木たちが。
顔色悪いよ。保健室行く。
I'm not who to play with.
行ってくるって。大丈夫なのかよ。よう荒木、サンドバッグの分際でこんなとこに転校しやがって。全く調子に乗ってるよな。だから俺たちでお仕置きしてやんねえとな。ボコボコにして前みたいな面にしてやるからよ。ほら荒木、俺急ぐから。
ゆうやさん、
待ちな兄ちゃん。
大森、
すばしっこいだけじゃ俺には勝てねえぜ。圧倒的な力の前じゃ無理だってことを教えてやるよ。
They changed this.
Someone survived the attack. I'm Lily, commander of the Crimson Raiders.
This is not the same as it used to be. Let's change all this shit.
You and I are gonna
That's cool. Not that bad over this stuff.
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP Super, but you can just call me General Laptop of the Princess Raiders. What's your name?
You are allowed to call me Flat until I decide what I'm going to do.
God, Crab Trap sounds like shit.
Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every second call, you'll need an echo.
授業再開するぞ。早く席に着け。
It sounds like shit.
何が劣等がだよ。使えねえな。てめえがこんなこと計画しやがる。手だけでもぶっ殺してやる。
先生
話せ。話せ。大丈夫か、ヨタ。
兄貴。
てめえ邪魔すんじゃねえな。
Shut up, Claptrap. You sound like shit, bro.
兄貴を散々いじめてたのに。
確かに俺はたくさん辛い目にあったよ。二人にされたことも全部許したわけじゃない。でもやっぱり家族は見捨てられないよ。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ゆうやさん。
僕が何のために憎しみなんて抱えるの。ねえ僕がどうすれば。
よし、探索に行くか。待てよ、そういえばこの間
優也殿はこの場所がどういう場所か知らないようだが、ここ大魔教は各国が定める超危険地帯の中でもトップクラスに危険だと言われている。優也殿が簡単に倒した魔物たちも本来なら群れで現れれば大規模な町が滅ぶレベルの魔物だ。そんな魔物たちが当たり前のように生活しているのが大魔教だ。
賢者さん、あなたなんてところに住んでたんですか。
例えばこの世の全部を滅ぼせるどうなりながら
What's up, bro? What have you been up to, Mason? Oh, you finally got the truck going? That's good.
そもそもステータスオール1だった俺が格上のブラッディ・オーガを倒してるんだもんな。こんな武器を作った賢者さんって何者だよ。
つの飲んでくれないか。おい。なんとか間に合ったな。なあ、お前親はどうした？俺一人じゃ無理すぎる。親がいないの？なあ、それならうちに来るか。ちゃんとお前が住める場所ならあるから。お前さえ良ければだけど。それより仲間になったんならお前の名前を決めないとな。この色にちなんでお前の名前はライトだ。帰ろうか。いきなり日用品みたいなものが手に入ったな。あ、そうだ。ライト、ここにおいで。気持ちいいかな。やっぱり上がってない。おかしいな。この敵を倒したと思ったんだけど。レベルアップの仕組みでそのうちやってる。それじゃあ行ってくれよ。昨日から色を作業する。申し訳ないんだけど写真がないんだ。俺スマホ持ってないし。今の時代スマホを持ってないやつがいたことに驚きよ。今までは特に必要だと思ったことがない。ちょっとまあここら辺でペットショップって言えばやっぱり近くの商店街であるところじゃないか。
確かあそこは動物病院もやってるから何かあった時のために言っておくといいと思うよ。
せっかくならその買い物に付き合えたらよかったんだが、まあ、今日は俺は無理だ。
今日は用事があるから。私なら付き合うの？今日は部活もないし、ゆうやくんがいいならどうだった？
それじゃあお願いしていい？
大丈夫だよ。これってもしかしてデートなんじゃ。やった！あなたそれでもないよ。
ただいま。ごめんな、留守番させて。これからもこんな感じになっちゃうけど。あ、そうだ。さっきナイトのためにこれを買ってきたんだ。友達が一緒にやってくれたの。家の中ではシーツがあるけど、外に行くときは水やのリードをつけなきゃいけないんだ。苦しくないか？よし、それじゃあ外行ってみるか。 すがないとだ。俺の新しい家族なんだ。
かわいいですね。触っても大丈夫ですか？
ナイト、いい？
ナイトさんの毛、とってもふわふわでサラサラですね。
なんだあれは。イケメンと美女とワンちゃんのコンボだとは。眩しすぎて目が。
この子、本当に可愛いですね。なんていう種類なんですか？
ああ、そう。犬種はわからないんだ。拾ってきた子だからさ。
One for the
そう
Crimson
なんです
Raiders.
か。
You and Claptrap secure the area. On my way.
ゆうやさんに言われて嬉しいみたいですね。ナイトさんは賢いですね。まるで私の言葉が分かっているような。ゆうやさん。
ミユさん。ミユさん、なんでここに？
私、実はこの近所に住んでて、いつもこの時間は散歩してるんですけど、ゆうやさん、もしかして、その方モデルの？
そう。この子はファッションモデルのミユさん。前、ちょっとしたきっかけで知り合いになったんだ。ミユさん、友達の香りと家族のナイトです。
どうも、はじめまして。香織さんに、ナイトくんかな？みゆです。よろしく。
おい。てか、あの子、いるじゃねえか。
ゆうやさんはこれからもこの辺りを散歩するんですか？
はい、一応そのつもりです。
でしたら、またこうして会えるかもしれませんね。
まあ、そうですね。
散歩の楽しみが増えちゃいました。人も多くなってきましたし、私はそろそろ行きますね。香織さんもナイトくんも、それでは。ゆうやさんの、みゆさんとお付き合いをされてるんですか？
Cults destroyed every other
いや、それはないよ。ミユさんとは前に一度会っただけで、そもそも俺なんかじゃ釣り合わないよ。
そんなことありません。
え？
いえ、なんでもありません。
That's a really good anime.
どうしましょう。
ナイト、あの男を追いかけて。
ナイトさん？
香織、俺たちはこっちへ。大丈夫ですか？私は大丈夫だけど、カバンが心配いりませんよ。あ、ほら。香織、警察を呼んでくれる？
はい。
警察だと？ふざけんじゃね
ゆうやさん？
トルー。
大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫だよ。
よかった。心配したんですから。
ごめん。
でも、ありがとうございます。また助けられてしまいましたね。
早く攻略しないとな。よし、行くか。
Your voice was in my head. Explain yourself.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Pandora's a dangerous place, but a grenade mod will come in handy. You should equip it before we get
魔力量を
started.
見る
Let me know when you're ready.
に魔法も使ってきそうだな。さてどうしたもんか。嘘だろ。ないとはともかく俺は同化のスキルを使ってるんだぞ。くそ、奇襲は不可能か。仕方ない。行くぞライド。相手は一人だけじゃないぞ。2種類の魔法、役割を分けないと攻略は厳しいな。ライト、なんとかしてこいつの隙を作ってほしい。できるか。
Nice fighting, kid.
奥地に行くにつれてどんどん柔軟な対応を迫られるな。まあそれで訓練としては最適だけど。さて何がドロップしたかな。なんかいろいろすごいの。なんだこれ。お風呂。お風呂ってドロップするものか。すごい。入りたいけどここじゃ危険すぎるな。よし、今日の探索はここまでにして家に帰ってこの風呂で温まろうか。やっぱり日本人なら風呂だよな。大丈夫だよ。相手もあのスピードで動き回るには限界があるはずだ。現に最初よりも動きは鈍ってきてる。決着をつけるぞ。気を引き締めよう。なんとか倒せたな。 なんていうか、俺と似たようなステータスの上がり方だな。よし、この調子で頑張るか。あまり離れると危ないぞ。
First time to ready to start from scratch. It's not safe. That should work.
私も何でも武器だ。魔法、武術、剣術はもちろん、料理、歌、絵画、ありとあらゆることに極めその結果、私は生きながら神の領域へと足を踏み入れた。しかし私は仲間になれという神々のprocessを断った。君の力は君が持っている力をいずれ真のものを忘れさせることになる。何でもでき、生きながらにして神の領域へと到達した私は孤独だった。君にはこんな人生があるんだかもしれない。こういう方向でしか人として捨てられたことか知らない。でも周りの人たちを怖がられないようにするなんてどうしたら。
そのために必要なのは信頼できる人間関係を築くことだ。
I like to know who I'm working with. What made you decide to be involved?
でも両親でもいい。すべてをさらけ出してなお君のそばにいる。
I am right, and I must forever own myself. The law of the old is
ハードルが高くて難しい話。
私の魔法理論をすべて詰め込んでおいた。しかし君のような異世界人の体にはつまり魔法が使えない。この世界の人間は心臓で魔力を生み出し血管を通して全身を駆け巡らせている。それがない君に私の魔力回路を授ける。私の魔力回路はどうやらこの世界では
Damn, play this game in like a year. I definitely miss playing this.
使ってもらった方がいいな。いい加減であり
賢者さんから受け継いだ魔力回路なんだな。ナイトも感じ取れたのか？やったな、ナイト。その次は魔力回路が確認できたら、あとは手のひらに魔力を集めて発動したい魔法を想像すればいい。呪文が必要ってわけじゃないんだよ。魔法魔を自身に発動するときに魔法名ウォーターボール。できたぞ。ライトもできたか。やったな。これで俺たちも魔法使いだ。あの日に向かってウォーターボールを打ち出すイメージ。
それで会えたのか、例の青年に。レクシア様のお言葉通り、大魔教で接触することができました。異国のもののようで、名前の響きが我々と大きく異なり、さらに我が国ではとても目立つ容姿をしておりました。しかし陛下もレクシア様を多少はお諌めください。その青年に突然本当に驚きました。今なんと、いえ、なんでもなんとですから、なんとつまりですね、
結婚してください。
世の可愛いレクシアをたぶらかして、なんて王族はこいつもこうめんどくさいんだ。
土屋。はい。天井。
はい。
東部。
はい。
新田。
はい。
野口。はーい。
以上は私が見つけた独自の研究成果であるため、世間に浸透しているとは考えず、得た知識をどこで使うかを慎重に考えることか。使うときは気をつけなくっちゃな。
さて、年間行事予定にも書いてある通り、来週は校外学習があるが、お前ら準備はできているか？
はい。校外学習？そういえば俺、予定表とかもらってなかったな。
要は新しい環境に馴染むため、2泊3日みんなでキャンプをするってこと。
なるほど。
でだ、その校外学習の班分けを発表するぞ。4人で1つの班だ。まず1班目。やったー！
前だよ。
別校。
ひろやくんもご飯？一緒だね。よろしく。
よろしく、楓。
いやー、ゆうやくん、僕も一緒だ。あきらくん、よろしくね。くんつけたなんて他人行儀だ。そうか。僕のことは気軽にアキラと呼んでくれ。それが貴公子とでも。
前振りが長い。そこどきだろ。
ひどい。
私は神崎凛。私も呼び捨てで構わないからさ。今回よろしくね。
You there.
だよ。
平日は空いてていいね。ゆうやさん、これなんかいいんじゃないですか。
かわいい。使ってからいい。
普通のリュックなのに高級なものに見える。何言ってんの？大きさもちょうどいいんじゃない？
かおり、ありがとう。
はい。
大体そういったもの。
あとトランプとかお菓子は各自で用意するとして。
そんなの持っていっていいの？
中学生じゃないんだから。
あ、そう。ってことで、
うん。
遊ぼうぜ。
やっぱりついてるついてる。すごいですね。
わあ、愛しのひふみたん。
ひふみさん？
ああ、欲しい。でも僕クレーンゲーム下手なんだよね。じゃあ俺がやってみたら言うよ。初めてこれを寝かせばいいかな。これをレベルアップした洞察力のおかげかな。弱点カメラのスキルであそこが弱点か。つけば重心がずれて落とせる。マジかよ。
ゆうやさん、すごいですね。
はい、
いいよ。ああ、ひふみさん、会いたかったよ。ゆうやくん、カレー食べる？ありがとう、ゆうやくん。
俺も飲むよ。
私も。よかったら。
ゆうや、サンキューな。
このペンケース欲しかったんだよね。ありがとうございます、ゆうやさん。
ほんとポンポン取れちまうからよ。俺のしたことでこんなにもみんなが喜んでくれるなんて。
私、ゲームセンターに来たのは初めてですけど、ゆうやさんがすごいのはわかります。
なあ、ちょっと7階のカフェで茶でも飲まない？
あー、男子だけで先に行っててくれる？やっぱり女子はこっちでしょ。13階ね。
The cult propaganda
後で
sense.
カフェに行くから。
It's our territory now.
じゃあ俺たちは休憩してようぜ。
無理してコーヒーなんて頼むからだよ。
So, you took over that COE propaganda center all by your little self?
Yes, they fought.
ゆうや、飲んでくれ。
Man, the children with a ball totally trash like him! Like they would have to let completely ruin the vibe.
Oh, I know a shortcut. This way.
また来るよ。なんでもね。
早く避難してください。急いで。
Those clippers won't stop until every bandit in Pandora worships like gods. And bandits don't need gods. We worship a hot fire and charge to submit. There are rules.
Like, bro tight. It's a thing. Pandora's trouble. Maybe that's just the harsh desert my bear's sucked out the chest.
一応全員無事だから。お前無茶するんじゃねえよ。心配したんだぞ。そうだよ。ごめん、確かにちょっと無茶だったかも。みんな無事だったからよかったけど。よくない。その後消防隊の人たちからもすごく怒られ、香織のお父さんには娘の命の恩人だと感謝され、逆に恐縮した。どうやって助けたかをごまかすのがとても大変だった。はい、香織。俺にはただいま。ナイト、俺を待っててくれたのか。ありがとうな。よし、じゃあ飯にするか。今日はごちそうだぞ。
How can I play the hunt by night? So I acquired this map.
My clan is bringing it to the Calypso Twins as an offering. They're heading to like broadcast before the Calypsos host murder service to amp up their followers.
Can't let the Calypsos get that map. Broadcast center is a long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs the catch-a-ride. Go introduce yourself and she'll hook you up.
たい場所に行けた。想像力で左右されるから行ったことのない場所には行きたいけど、この魔法使いが校外学習の間もすぐに何かの予算を用意し帰ってこいな。よし、この森の探索さっさと終わらせるぞ。
Oh, fuck! Jeez, man.
最初は魔力を感じることかな。そうだ、液体橋を強く想像すればきっと。できたぞライト。魔法で行きたい場所に行けた。想像力で左右されるから行ったことのない場所には行けないけど、この魔法使いが校外学習の間にすぐにナイトのご飯を用意して帰ってこれるよな。よし、この森の探索さっさと終わらせるぞ。
Now remind me what you say gonna do my mouth.
やるぞ、ライト。
Bye-bye, finger slip. Oh, hey! Didn't see you there.
アイテム大量ゲットしたぞライト。俺たちの連携も上達してきたかな。しかしどれもこれもすごい性能だな。今日の探索はこの辺にしとくか。そんな顔するなよ。俺だってもっとナイトと探索したいんだけどさ。校外学習の準備だってあるし。ナイト？おいナイト！いきなりどうしたんだよ。申し訳ないけどそろそろ帰らなきゃ。また女の子が。ナイト。
Lil said he was looking for a big head. Then I'll sit you to the picture ride. And thanks for coming by.
問題はこの人だけど家に連れてくしかないのか。反対なのか。でも置いていくわけにも。どうぞ。乾しそうのジュースです。飲めば傷が治るんで。
乾しそう、まさか。
不安ならまずは俺が飲んでみますけど。い
ただくよ。痛みがなくなった。
よかった。
何者だ。
俺は店長優也って言います。この子はライト。どうしたんだよ。
私はルナだ。敬語など使わないでいいぞ。
そう。それならルナはなんでこんな危険なところに。
私は修行中の身だ。だがゴブリンエリートの勢力を備えてあいつらは
やっつけたよ。俺とライドで。
すごいな。まずは感謝しないとな。ありがとう。ユウヤはどうして大魔教
に。俺も修行したいんだ。
何？
少しでも強くなりたくて。
本当にこんな場所で修行してるやつがいるとは。なんでもない。私と目的は同じだったようだな。
そうだね。
ところでここまで運んでくれたのはユウヤだな。
そうだね。
すまなかった。ゴブリンエリートから必死に逃げていたせいで体も汚れたし汗もかいたし。
こっちも似たようなもんだよ。
だがこのままでは町に戻れん。どこかに水浴びできる川でもあればいいのだが。
それならお風呂に入る。
お風呂。
湯加減はどう？
信じられない。この世にこんな気持ちいいものがあったのか。すごいなユウヤ。こんなものを持ってるなんて。
クリスタルディアから手に入れたんだ。
クリスタルディアだと。そんな魔物を倒したのか。すごいな。大魔教で修行するだけのことがある。
ルナだってそれは同じだよ。
私の場合ただいろいろなところに来ているだけだし。
ごめん、今なんて言った？
いや、なんでも。そうだユウヤ、しばらくの間私の修行に付き合ってくれないか。私にはどうしても大魔教にいなければならない理由がある。ユウヤがここで修行しているなら私も一緒に修行したいのだ。
断ったらまた一人で修行続けるんだ。それはそれで心配だし。
どうだユウヤ。
分かった。しばらくの間付き合うよ。
本当か？
ただずっとというわけにはいかないけど、それでもよければ。
感謝するとユウヤ。お前の協力があれば私はもっともっと強くなれる。
ベールの外に出ちゃダメだって。
おお、すまなかったな。まあこれからは芋の汗を流す仲になるのだ。このくらい
気にするっての。
That's all it is.
こうして俺たちは修行を続けた。ルナはもちろん俺の方にいろいろ教わって二人揃って強くなれたんじゃないかと。
Goddamn fucking map. I get lost so fucking easy in these games. I'm a fucking moron. I don't give a shit. Skip all that shit. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna go to up there. Out there. It's all the way to fuck over here. Let's go back to the normal place.
初めて見た時だって鮮やかに使ってただろその人。
What's up here? Okay.
ルナは修行熱心だな。ただ明日からしばらくは。
Dude, this map is horrible. Like, saying nothing. I gotta go right back to the beginning. They fucking dopey ass fucking maps, dude. Oh. No, I hate wasting time on fucking crappy ass maps because they're all fucking interlocked. Like the way they are, and they're like, you're in one spot and that thing will be like right up here. But let's say it'll be like you have to go up here and then it just like turns you around. It's fucking retarded. You can tell how bad they fucked this design up a map.
それにしてもルナ、なんで今日は一番風呂を譲ってくれたんだろう。いつもは真っ先に。
All the fuck up there? Are you serious? Okay, so I have to go. See what I mean? I have to go all the way down, all the way around. Fucking retarded. Fucking retarded, dude. No, stop coming back here. Fuck! See what I mean? See how confusing this dumb shit is? No, let's just go all the way around. There we go. No. Bitch. This anime is pretty good though, I like this anime a lot.
わけで、この校外学習は将来エリート街道を突っ走るお前たちへの訓練でもある。一泊二日の野外活動、頑張れよ。
飯とかはどうするんですか？
ここの山にはキノコや野草が豊富に自生している。川には魚もいる。問題ない。
マジかよ。
ああ、米くらいは持たせてやるぞ。まあ腹いっぱいになるほどの量じゃないから、足りない分は自分でなんとかするんだな。キノコとか野草とか素人判断で食べたら危ないんじゃ。もちろん食材は調理の前に店に来い。ちゃんと食えるかどうか仕分けてやるし、毒に当たって保健医の読川先生が治療してくれるからな。
Bits of creepy. Okay. I'll be right back. But there's some. Gonna air out for a little bit. Get some air on my ass. That chair makes my butt high as fuck. Not in a sexual way, dum dum. Okay. I am Becky's. Get the interview at 11 o'clock tomorrow, so I'm probably probably go rest up, I guess.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, I just want to get this other job so I can really start to make some good money in that. My biggest thing is, like, I don't care where I work at. I don't care who I work with, honestly. I just want to fucking work. That's basically all it is. So, like, I'm used to working with new people all the time. But if it's a job that can stay consistent and it's close enough to work, then more or less, like, I'll be great. Like, QT would be fantastic to work at. But it's more of a slouch job. I gotta be around, like, actual kind of intelligent people. I can't be around complete fucking dumb fucks. Yeah. Like, if I'm around really stupid people, man, it drives me absolutely fucking crazy. Like, if I start talking about stuff that they're not open-minded, they'll shut me out. I'll just be like, yeah, fuck off, kind of thing. I get super fucking annoyed. Yeah. That's just me, though.
Ready for a fight?
The old rolling one. There's Jack. That's the one robot that you kill on BorderLand, I think. Too, yeah.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Some bandit did the unthinkable. He stole a pair of my undies. Those are my trademark Hyperion red
Jesus
bars.
Christ, gotta level up a little bit more on the level for this next part. This is definitely a fun game to play with most people. Okay, there it goes. Oh. Let's go right here and kill these guys. Yeah, it's just the other giant's gonna be closer to me. I need the job to be closer. And since that whole entire area is really, basically all of Lindbergh's nothing but like a big business thing. It's like a big business street. There's a lot of businesses, a lot of opportunities to be able to work. And it's all in walking distance or biking distance. So like, there's no excuse for like no one to not have a job. Like you have to work where you live at, because the stuff goes towards the area that you live at. I think that's the best opportunity for most people. I know a lot of people don't think it like that, but like when you work into another place, you're giving that place money. It doesn't stay where you're at, so the money goes elsewhere. Like our community, you know, like, okay, I live in South County. I really enjoy my community a lot. I think my community is really cool in that. There's a lot of like really cool people in that. There's a lot of, you know, gorgeous women. There's all, you know.
I am eager to acquire any information Typhon de Leon left behind.
Okay, is this where I have to go? I think this is that one monster beast thing. Yeah, follow it around. But like, yeah. So like, I don't like working out of my area because it kind of defeats the purpose. At least for me, it does.
Ah, my old stomping grounds.
Fucking go.
See that big-ass monster skeleton? I was so busy hunting Iridian crap one day that he almost stomped me into a Pandora pancake. But I dove at the last second, and then I did a triple backflip straight to his mouth, right past the teeth, and shot my way out his sphincter. I smelled like monster ass for weeks. But I'd do it again, and I did.
But yeah, there's this. I've been listening to this Flat Earth podcast. I know a lot of people don't believe in Flat Earth and that, but it's just super interesting to like listen to people that are like really fucking intelligent that do like their own personal tests and shit. It's so amazing. So basically what it is, there's this guy that uses these, he basically like films a whole bunch of stuff with a really high expensive camera. Like the moon and that, all that stuff and that, and there's been so many people like doing the same thing. And I'll tell you what, this shit's really fucking cool.
Greetings, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock, and I require you to hunt and kill things for me. You see, the borderlands are full of rare and dangerous specimens. I will pay you top dollar for their trophies.
Like a lot of people don't want to believe certain things, I get it, but like...
No! My Spider-Ant is down! Go for the eyes!
Like, this stuff is really fucking cool.
Swoop and tear!
Okay, both of them. Yeah, wait for my shield recharge.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast.
sniper rifles. What's this? Shield? Oh shit. But yeah, it's just really interesting shit, like... It's like this one guy was doing, he's doing like a filter thing on his camera, and he ended up seeing another sun, and he says it's kind of like in a foggy spot of the, like, where the sun's at. It's like 3 suns over, like in the general direction where the sun is at. And it was like a...
Good show. I imagine that's not the last we've seen of the Collie family.
It was like a faded out type of sun. Like it was like bigger. It was like a misty red, as in like I feel like it was on the outside of something. And it was pretty cool. I was really astounded by it. Like when I saw it, I was like, okay, you know, whatever that it is, you know. The thing is, people believe in NASA, but they're not telling us the truth. I think a lot of people start to realize that. And like, I'm just doing my own personal research myself. When I look at the sun, I look at the moon, and I can kind of like tell that that we don't know where we're at. Like, we don't know absolutely anything. The only thing we have, like, for real, is the scripture of the Bible to really tell us, like, what we're doing, and, like, where we're at in our lives, or where we're at, you know. I find that kind of amazing, because it's just like, if this stuff is absolutely true, what is going on in the world, and how these, they call them ancient elites, the people that have been around since the good old ages of kings and queens and shit, and the people haven't stopped ruling. They're still ruling as of today. It's just society is so dimmed down because there's so many fucking people compared to how it was, you know, 1,000 years ago, that like no one really knows like what the fuck is going on. Everything's hidden, from the Freemasons to the Illuminati and stuff like that. So like no one really knows what the fuck's going on. I find that very interesting. You know, and people live their whole entire lives not knowing a lot about the world, not even knowing a lot about, you know, stuff. You know, the whole entire world is pretty much, it's a hack, you know. Like, history is, you know, a farce. Like, when people look at history, they don't look at history the same way as they should. Because they really don't. I say, like, I look at history as, like, okay, what is actually true, what's not true? Like, Like, people don't do that. People look at history, they'll be like, it's all true. Because some guy in the lab coat said, or some guy with a historian hat on said, all this fucking bullshit. It's ridiculous.
Deal with these.
Level 6, good. Oh, equip some. Oh, I can't equip any of these fucking guns yet. Gotta be level fucking 7. Oh, cool. What's this do? Lower cooldown. Attack command. This is just a Pokemon. Yeah, this area is pretty much done with. I gotta go to a different area. So I get to level 7. Try to get to level 10 so I can get all those guns equipped. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Like, it's ridiculous, like, how much crap is out there that people don't know anything about. Like, for real, they just don't know nothing about. Like, the more we start to, like, look at the stars, the more we start to really understand, you know, what is our life. The people think it's like, are we made from a creator? Are we made from something? Yeah, we're definitely made from something. You know, we weren't. Science, see, back before science was something of a thing, we never really had science. Alchemy, all that stuff was, you know, banned. Like, they didn't like alchemy. That's why they call it witchcraft. Because, you know, to play with nature, to play with stuff that is not necessarily, you know, what it should be. We should be doing that, which is true. We should be doing that. Has it gave us stuff as of today? Yeah. But, like, our entertainment department had nothing to do with that. TVs and all that shit, that had nothing to do with that at all. People like to think it does, but it doesn't. Like, science, there's all the different science. Like, technology is always going to be there.
Distract them. Always at the worst.
Technology's not going anywhere. All it is just advancements. Put two wires together, you know, as long as you have a power source, you create, you know, a power source, basically. That's how I look at it. Did it make life easier for us? Absolutely. Did we lose some things in life? Yeah. We lost, you know, a lot of things. You know, people are more obese nowadays. People are not as active. Our personalities are duller. You know, because we don't rely on like adventuring, exploring, stuff like that. You know, our stories are based upon what we play, what we see on TV. Sorry.
Don't hold back.
And, you know, like when I was younger, that, you know, we didn't really have much of video games. So, like, video games did exist. We watched a lot of TV and that. But we also went outside and we imagined stuff. You know, we imagined being, you know, Superman or something like that. But that's the whole point. It's imaginary. Which means all of it's imaginary. None of it was actually real to begin with. You know, But when you look at the biblical times and that, you know, when kids wake up in the morning, that they learn a trade right away. So like their parents, so if their parents were blacksmith, the children would be blacksmith. Or children will be like an artist or something like that that deal with an object or something like that. Same thing with the females. Like the females were, you know, the same thing. So like nowadays it's just like we don't work as hard for money. Then again, it's not about the working hard for money. We work less hard for our money and we don't enjoy it as much as we should. And that's what it is. We don't enjoy as much as we should enjoy it. Like when I'm at work and that, I enjoy my job. I enjoy customer service jobs. I always will. You know, if you're a customer service person, you know, making a YouTube page is actually, you know, it's fun. It's interesting. But some people are scared to be around people. Well, that's because, well, you're stupid. You're dumb, you're inexperienced, you have the knowledge of nothing. You choose to be that way. Well, it's likely because your parents are that way. Yes. Is it a tough pill to swallow? Yeah. It is. It's annoying. I promise you it is.
Run! Run, you weakling!
Hate the Calypso twins so much. They con the bandits of Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Idiots. And I've never seen the Calypsos myself, but they must be the most terrifying, bloodthirsty psychopaths Pandora's ever seen.
But that's why I like when I play older games and that. And I'll play games, say like medieval games and that have a lot of like strategy or whatever it is. Oh, cool.
A handy trick.
Don't let us know. You really start to see how kind of like how life is. Like it's, you know, the more entertained you are.
This is my moment! Give me some more killers!
I'll take that.
A sacrifice arrived! Tell an engine bomb thieves!
Recruit, you're near a dead claptrap unit. Those are all over. I'm the last of my
You know, the more like
you to
I don't
salvage
know.
their parts so I can build a new
You're entertained by the things that you like to do. So say like, if some people are bored off their asses, it's because they're literally not doing anything they like to do. You can't be accomplished unless you do something that motivates you.
Another. More.
So say like, I love exercise. I exercised really fucking hard today. I feel accomplished. Because I did something, you know, my weight has increased on certain things. I'm feeling stronger. And I feel stronger. And that's what it is. That's a game. That's a gaining process. So every time you gain something, you always seem to get better.
Send you all to death.
So it's like if you're working, like I said, if you work as a blacksmith and that, so to speak, you know, and you're sitting there like, you make a new weapon.
Bullet holes!
And that new weapon can fortify a kingdom because of your skill level and because of, you know, your imagination. That's where everything comes from. All this comes from imagination. It all comes from pure brain power of just thinking of stuff. How things are, how things look, and that's all imagination. But people don't see it like that. They're like, everything's already been done, kind of thing. Like, no, it hasn't. There's still plenty of things to do. And like the biggest money makers are going back to just being fucking stupid. You look at all these TikTok stars and that, all these loser ass people and that people just admire because they're entertaining or they're funny. They do really stupid shit like these pranksters and that. These pranksters are just fucking morons. Like, they're complete fucking idiots. Like, a lot of these guys are getting caught with stupid ass shit. They're being dumb. And now they're getting fucking arrested and that for stupid shit because they want clicks. See what it is? You do, see, if you talk smart, you get no views. But if you talk stupid, you're like, all the time, you'll get more views. The more views you get, the more money you get. That's not hard work. It's creative, but it's not hard work. Hard work is doing something that you do like to do, but it's hard to do. Not everyone's gonna be like having that picture perfect fucking life and shit. Like all that dream, that dream thing and that, it's like I like to do what I like to do. There's proper things you have to do.
Empty.
Life is not about just purely enjoying it. Life's all about learning how to deal with situations without, getting yourself fucking killed, basically. That's basically what it is. I don't think a lot of people will understand that. Especially the newer people, because they're making, there's kids younger than me that have millions of millions of millions. Look at Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is, just learn how to edit and learn how to, do stupid shit. Dude was a Minecraft maker. Literally what he did. He made Minecraft videos when he was like 13 years old. Minecraft videos. Same thing with PewDiePie. So, is he making stuff that's important? No, I don't watch any of his videos. The only thing I watched was the Flat Earth one, but it was just mocking it. That's really what it is. They're just mocking something that's actually true. People always say this stuff, and I'm like, well, that's not true, this ain't true, but you don't look at it. So you can live with a blindfold and just listen to what people are telling you without actually seeing it, which is evidence. Your eyes need to see evidence. Your ears don't need to necessarily hear it, you need to see it too. Because if you don't see, you can't really believe it, right? I've seen stuff, people videotaping stuff and having camera work done that YouTube doesn't like it, the elitist people don't like it, they fucking hate it. They hate that there's stuff out there, and people say, well, why do they do that? If you keep asking why, think about it. It's very easy. They do it because they don't want you to fucking know. That's it. It's this plain and simple type of thing. That's why they want you to know you live on a fucking ball. Everything's created around that. That's why they make games like these. They want you to keep on thinking that you live on something that you don't.
Time to check out our slave of the day.
Welcome back, my girl.
Welcome to the Holy Broadcast Center. Our daily live stream will be starting shortly with a special guest. Give your offerings now so you
Right here is like explains. Look how far you can see. You see how the clouds kind of bend? They're trying to make it look like it's round. Look, it's broad daylight. I can see stars. Got a big ass fucking moon right there. That's not how it works. We don't have it like that. The moon is an illusion. Our brain fixes on it how it looks. Like, sometimes the moon looks really fucking big. Our eyes kind of like fluctuate with certain things. We make illusions. Like, you see all the way to fuck over there. Like, see that little ladder there? It looks like the clouds are coming in. They have it everywhere. It's in video games too. They try to make it look like it's round, but it's not round. Perspective. If you don't know what perspective is literally how far you can see. Your vision gets narrower, 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 narrower as you start to, see. You see less and less and less because your vision can't go that far.
I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm out.
This whole point of perspective.
The hunt continues.
That's why when you get glasses, you can see better, right? Because it magnifies your eyes to see better. People always expect how people lived back then. Some people were a lot more peaceful back then. People were a lot more peaceful back then. You say, oh, people were this and that and this and that. It's like, no, people were fucking peaceful. People weren't gigantic pieces of shit. People had ruling in that. They had the ruling class and shit, of course. There has to be someone that leads no matter what. I don't give a shit about your tutorial, fucker. And so I fade away. Stacks damage, hunter, stacks damage, oh. There's supposed to be another one that adds on. Let me get here. Ally share. Good amount of health regeneration. Pet shares twice the amount of health regeneration. Ally share a potential of his total life regeneration. I guess you got like 30% healing. That works. That's kind of cool for a group thing. It's fucking hot as fuck in my room. It's hot. I know it's hot. I have to do some shit in the morning time.
Welcome to Sun Smashers
I gotta get rid of it.
family. We'll post the vid later.
I'll chill out and shit.
Let's Plays. Signing off for now. Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Not now, but a little bit.
Another perfect live stream from our
Fuck about water.
Queen Tyree.
Fuck!
The holy broadcast center opens once
Hold on.
again.
I gotta get some water.
And receive your skins.
Hey, I worked out super hard yesterday. Good workout. I have the interview tomorrow or later today. I've had to get off and catch me some fucking Z song I've been playing. Almost 2 hours. I'll finish off the 2 hours. Just get done with those.
Don't hold back!
They shall lament.
Well, that worked. But yeah, something weird happened to me yesterday, and that I was not yesterday when I was at work and that, and like I was sitting there and they normally do the same thing I always seem to do. I'll sit there and I'll just like talk about stuff and then deal with it. And there was a whole bunch of like reactions that happened. Like I was sitting there and talking about stuff about I don't know, people were just talking that we had these older guys that come in that and they like to talk because you know they're old and that and they like to enjoy communication with younger people and that. And so I talked to them quite a bit. And they're super smart people. Like they tell me they were teach me about finances and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, you know, they talk about what they're dealing with and that. You know, they all have like millions of dollars and that. And like,
It's time to fight!
it's just funny, like to look at all these people are sitting there like, you know, when you're young and that, you know, make your money and all that stuff and that. And like one of the guys was saying, like before I hit 30, I made my first $1 million. And he just like, I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I don't know what he ended up spending all of it or some bullshit like that. Like, that was dumb. Like, I was kind of stupid. I mean, he didn't spend all of it, but like, he went into, you know, he got a good job. He made money in that. He bought his, yeah, I guess I don't know how he got into it and that, but he said he was selling real estate and that, property and shit.
Deal with these.
And like, it was just really interesting to listen to this and like, to listen to all the stuff on that. And now he's just like, money's not everything because everyone always wants to get your money. So if you're someone that has a lot of money in that, and so like, someone always wants to sue you for something because you have money. And they're not even lying about it. Like, everyone likes suing everyone. God, why does that thing squeak so loud? That fucking remote control piece, dude. Look at that, check out.
There you are. Should have packed more.
You know, he squeaks like there's dust in there or something. This is a really good gun, though.
Perfection.
But yeah, it was just very interesting listening to all that stuff and that, and like the more you learn, the better conversations you have, the better you can relate to people, and the more that people seem to you to be interesting. And no one likes the dumbass. Like, people like intelligent people. There's always something to look forward to in life. Like, and they're like, oh, you know, you're very, you know, courageous of talking like
so
this
I
and
offered
that.
the Sun Smashers a place in our family. They just wanted guns and cash. They could trade the family.
Like, that's what it's all about.
Gods don't.
Gods don't negotiate. I love it. Love it.
Motherfuckers are still talking. Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Go ahead and take it. I'll swing by later to pick it up. You're my
I fucking hate these two.
You just don't know it yet.
It's like people that have, it's basically like these TikTok dickheads that they have all this fucking money and they think that they're over everybody else. And they commit crimes or do something stupid and they end up getting their fucking asses fucking beat in by actual normal human beings that actually work normal fucking jobs. They work normal jobs. You know, they don't sit there all day and be like, oh, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Being dead serious, like, you have to work a normal job. Like, you know, it's like, why you want to live a Hollywood life and that? Like, man, fuck Hollywood. Hollywood ain't worth fucking shit, dude. Hollywood's just a big stack of fucking morons. People that get into that business and that because they like to entertain people, that's cool. That's what YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff is pretty much there for. But then again, you can use intelligent stuff for it. I listen to a lot of intelligent people that talk about a lot of crazy stuff. Most of it's like history and shit.
Bond, do you know this decapitated...
So like I like looking up actual history. Like, anyone know about the World Fairs back in the 1880s and that? There were gigantic like fairs where everyone around the world got to. They build towns for that. Towns.
Discovered a COV
Literally, like they built gigantic fucking towns where like thousands of tens of thousands of people can go in there and they can like live there for that brief moment that they get taken care of, and that was like a big old melting pot of people. We used to have these things. And everyone was joined together in that from different cultures and that they like talk about their culture. There wasn't racism back then. There was none of that shit back then. I mean, people were discriminative. Yeah, of course. People are going to dislike certain things. But it's all how people act towards each other. So say like if no one ever watched the news and they say they saw a whole bunch of different kinds of like races together, they'd be like, oh, it'd be really confusing. I thought I picked it up. You know, people themselves would be like, oh, who are you? It's like a curious kid. That's how it was when I was a kid. I go up to like, oh, who are you? You know, you look different than I do. You know, you got different skin color, and they're like, oh, well, it's like, you know, I'm African, you know, or I'm African American, or Black American. Oh, that's cool, or Asian American, you know, whatever that is. Obviously, you call it African American because they're Africans from, you know, I mean, we're all Americans, but to tell us apart from culture, I mean, they don't have African culture. As of like not anymore. Maybe some of them do, but like most of them don't. Even like Asian Americans, some of them are very culturalized very heavily, but some of them aren't culturalized fucking at all. That's why I like this is people from other countries. People from other countries lay down their culture pretty heavy. Like say, like, yeah, we live like this. This is how we live. This is how we are. People come to America because they lived in a land that's communism, but that's not all lands. Like people say the whole Trump thing and all that stuff, and that talk about North Korea. Once again, I don't want North Korea to have a nuclear bomb. All this bullshit. Nuclear bombs never existed because nuclear power plants don't exist. They're steam plants. That's why they have big ass fucking cauldrons. They're boiling water to make power. Steam engines have been around since the 1800s. Like, all that stuff's been around forever. We haven't made any new technology since the 1800s, like 1889 or 1890 something, when they did the whole Tesla thing and all the AC, DC current and shit. Like, all that stuff is what we use today. Nothing's really changed. They had solar panels back there too. We were creators back in the 1800s.
They must have been interrogating her in VR. We used that same tech back in Hyperion when we caught a corporate spy.
We were absolute creators. We already created everything. The only thing we didn't really create was video games. That was made back in the 60s and that.
Exciting.
With radar equipment because people got bored and they just had to play fucking radar tennis and shit. Yeah, me dead serious.
No one's gonna take my body apart molecule by molecule without a fight. I'm an analog man. I gotta say,
it's fucking hilarious.
VR tech, but then again, it's pretty cheap these days. I mean, people make entire worlds in there, just live in them. It's weird though, most people just revisit worlds that were made 7 years ago.
It's honestly hilarious how that stuff works. People don't understand that, everything was already created. Cell phones were created back in the 60s and 70s and shit. I mean, they had communication stuff back in the 1980s and that, or 1900s. They already had communication like that. They had landphones and shit. You see what I mean? Everything's already been created, so we're just fucking using what's... We've been using shit that was made 140 fucking years ago. Almost a whole century and a half ago. We just advanced it. Computers were around for a long ass fucking time. Military had computer technology and that. Where do you think phones came from? It's still the same thing. It's electronic based. And so when people are trying to say, oh my god, no, that stuff's been around forever. Radar equipment, it's the same thing. You're using, data and shit, in a way. To be able to track shit through, motion and that. I'm telling you, man, it's really... When you look back at the history and that, there's a lot of things that people don't understand that we already have. This shit. It's just less advanced. From PS4 to PS5, there's not much of a fucking difference. Yes, the ray sensor bullshit or whatever that it is. And yeah, get my fan on my PlayStation so I forgot with the ray sensor stuff. Oh, ray sensor, and puts more designs on the floor. Xbox looked fucking good. PS2 looked amazing. I don't want a realistic. I want to be a fake fantasy. That's the whole point. I want a fake fantasy. I don't mind, I like Sega games. The Sega games got more animation style than that. Nowadays, everyone's trying to make everything realistic and that. I don't care about realistic stuff.
Awesome. Now get in that digital torture room and save her, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. I like it. Like, this is cartoony realistic.
That'll rebuild her body in the meat space. I need my best brunette in one meaty piece. Oh, BT dubs.
But it's still cartoony.
Probably fragmented her recent memories. You're gonna have to try to find them.
I'm used to playing like DOS Mega Man on my fucking Apple computer. Or no, it was a Gateway computer back then. Back in the fucking 90s.
Flopped into a frickin' acid pit. And that dude knew how to party. Bon's alright, I guess. But he's no head cheese.
Come on, reload this slow piece of shit. I'll switch that gun out of gun sucks.
Racks up my sleeve.
I demand the sky burial! Remember me, like a foot taller. I get it now.
But yeah, like when video games first came out, like Nintendo and that, Nintendo was fucking awesome. I like side scrollers and that. Like I like games like these, but like Golden Axe from Sega and that, all the strategy RPGs and shit. You know, they were actually kind of fun. I mean, a lot of it wasn't massive strategy because you could really cheat on those games a lot, but. But you could still sit there and, you know, use strategy if you choose to. Yeah, you can always mass level up. That's what I like about Sega games. Sega games have always been very animated alike. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I might start playing that Shining Force Refrain, Residence Refrain. That was actually a pretty fun game. It's very like cartoon graphics, like anime graphics and that. I really like that stuff a lot. I always dig that stuff. It's a good game though, it's really good, it's fun, it's cheap. I didn't know about it until I actually got it and I looked at it like, I don't know if I like it. Once I got it, my god, I had so much fun with it. I was sitting like, wow, it's like one of those, like move around. It's like an action, you know, a semi-action strategy RPG is basically what it is. You get into battles, you get like a circle ring around you and you have to run in that ring. And you have to run around and basically like, just kill whatever's in that ring. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. The story is really good. The girls are extremely fucking attractive looking. The guys looking good in that. And you can play like a different one. We can play with one of the other two characters in that. They're pretty cool. One of them's like he's like pretty much has dragon blood, not dragon blood, like dragon energy and shit in him. That's basically what it's about. And he's just like really fucking cool. He's quick, he's got like a big ass Sephiroth sword. Pretty fucking cool shit, actually. I really enjoyed it a lot. And guns suck. No, really good game is Trails of Mana.
Well tracked, beast.
I'll take this. The gameplay sucks. Or not the gameplay, it's like the talking sucks. Like the dialogue of that is really like kind of like kiddish. But the gameplay is really good.
Human, I can free you.
Yeah, the gameplay is actually fucking amazing.
No!
I get the other.
He'll twist my arms off again.
I forgot about the last one. Over
So bad. But then they grow
yeah, the
back.
gameplay's actually really good. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock, okay. I was gonna quit after the other thing, but we'll finish this one since I'm already here. But yeah, Trails of Mana is really good. Shining Residence Refrain is really good. It's very beautiful too.
Myself. You know, Vic and I are tight. So supportive. Go get my best bro net out of that simulation.
It's got very beautiful music in that. If you like music in that, it's really like epic sounding.
Bite and slash!
Now bring it on! You'll get yours!
You killed me, but... What the hell?
I'll take that machine gun. Yes.
Understand.
You are experiencing both existence and non-existence simultaneously.
Yeah, SMGs fucking suck in this game.
This is slapping weird. I'm freaking out. You gotta get me out of here.
Yeah, SMGs are fucking horrible. Like, I know they gave them, like, really good reload speed, but their damage is so fucking weak. Like any other game, SMGs are kind of, like, slightly more powerful than assault rifles, even though that's not really how assault rifles work. Assault rifles are actually a pretty decent size bullet compared to SMG. You know, SMGs are like little bullets because they're meant for like close range. But they should have like a close range thing to where if you get closer range, the damage increases. But they don't think about it in this game that much. Or in games like these. Okay, reload's really pretty quick. Okay. Well, that's very cool.
Someone hung up that claptrap and repurposed it as a loudspeaker.
That's your whole bunch of experience.
We are not loudspeakers! Oh! He had a super max Max Deluxe 3D surround sound system.
Yeah, I got the interview a little bit later today.
And now everyone's gonna show up.
Just this, and I can do whatever they want. Yeah, the anime I'm watching is pretty cool. I like it a lot.
安心してちょうだい。この薬を使えば。
あれが保健室先生。
ゆうやくんは知らないんだよね。読川先生のいる保健室っていつも暗闇に覆われてて、近くを通ると誰かの叫び声が聞こえるの。
ああ、もうおかしなもの食べるくらいなら一日ご飯抜きで我慢する方がまだ。
ここふぬけたこと言ってんじゃない。これは授業の一環だからな。それもクラス対抗戦だ。
対抗戦って勝つと何かあるんですか？
なんと我々クラス担任のボーナス査定に影響するのだ。死ぬ気で頑張れ。
あんたのためかよ。
ああ、もうさっさと終わらせてこの施設に帰ってこようよ。山の中で日が暮れたら怖いもんね。
何を言ってるんだ。ここは先生たちが泊まる場所だぞ。
じゃあ俺たちは
外だ。
さて、どうしようか。
俺テントとか釣り竿とか使ったことない。
そんなの任されたってね。
心配ないさ。
He's talking to me.
I'm gonna get off because I need to get some sleep. I'll probably be back on some off tomorrow. I gotta do a little bit of stuff in the morning time, so we'll rest up for a little bit.
And torture us in that order.
And yeah, I should be back on hopefully in a little bit. About 8 or 9 hours like that. Whatever it is. See you guys later. Don't forget to like, please. Bye-bye.